Hey, y'all. It is February 10th. We've got a new episode of Motivation Monday. Along with me is Kim Basavi. We
So,
got Salon Talk, meets Barbershop Talk with Diggs and Pierre. We have Food for Thought segment is our new segment with LA. And we have other guests coming in today. Actually, I just want to get Shay. Welcome in, Shay.
Shay.
Hey,
Welcome
I'm
in
here
413
finally.
Mystic. Yo, how you doing?
I'm good. How you guys doing?
We're doing good. Just
All right,
started.
all right. We got Francesca Marie in here as a guest as well. How you doing, Francesca?
Hello, hello.
Okay, okay. And we also have 413 Mystic in the building, aka Gloria. How you doing, Miss?
Yep.
413 Mystic, she will be on a future episode. She's into astrology. So she'll be on with us in the future. We actually have her coming up to the lovely Love Me Truly event this Sunday. Also, she'll be on the clubhouse with us first Tuesdays of the month, and also probably Motivation Monday, once a month. Astrology has been something popular, especially with females. So it's something we're bringing to the table, something new, you know.
Yep.
But yeah, we could get started on Kimber. You could read the first question again, just so everybody got it.
It just says relationship goals. What's yours? So I had said that this question was kind of broad. I didn't really understand what the question kind of entailed.
Okay. And does anybody want to answer the question first? Yeah.
I don't think he's here.
Um,
No, I'm
Maybe.
here. I'm here.
Oh, there he is.
Can,
Okay.
can you guys hear me?
Yes.
because
All right.
Kimber was having
So,
an issue with the prop with the. She wanted
That's
to
right.
know like why the question's so broad. I guess.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right.
all right. Okay. Um. So I really don't understand the question as well, but I believe my relationship goals would be like just to find love right now, and that's what it is. Ultimately, find love. That's my relationship goal, just to find true love. That's it.
Yeah.
Unconditional love.
I hear that. I hear that.
Mm-hmm.
And what that means to me is like putting effort. Like love is not just, I don't know what people might think of what love might be, but for me is like just putting effort in trying to love me, appreciate me, and vice versa, and making it work.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
that's
can
it.
see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
People got to understand there's no wrong answer to this. Everybody's their own individual and have their own point of view. So all these questions are always lined up for unisex, meaning both sexes, and also just to get different multiple point of views if possible. A lot of times some of them end up being the same, but I just want y'all to know there's no wrong answer. So does anybody else want to go? Diggs? So we'll go Diggs next. I'll start taking notes in the chat board of who wants to go.
My answer to that, this is a
Yeah.
great question, and I get asked this by women pretty often, like just on the dating scene, and just after careful consideration and thought into it, really what my relationship goals is, I tell people it's really two words: healthy relationship. I can't stress that enough. I don't really care too much about, I don't care how long her hair is. I'm not really too concerned with superficial shit. Um, my the most important thing to me is being in a healthy relationship because not too many people understand what it takes to be in one. They don't even know how to maintain one. They've been living in toxic environments their whole life. To them, it's normal. I do not want that. I do not want that as a relationship goal. If you are toxic, if you have not healed, if you are still working on yourself, more power to you. Do not come my way. I want a healthy relationship and anything involving that. So that's my answer.
I agree with all of
I love that answer,
that. Yep.
Dix. I
Yep.
love it. Yeah. I like all the answers
That's a
so
good
far.
answer.
So the question was, what's your goal for a healthy relationship?
What's your
What's
relationship
your
goal? Yeah.
That sounds good.
All right, I appreciate everybody on here. Thanks for coming on. 413 Mystic. Let's go.
Thanks for having me, guys. I'm a little shy, so thank you. Um, I guess for me, this is like forever evolving, but for somebody who's been married twice, I think the biggest takeaway from that is finding somebody who has integrity, like good roots, somebody who's like solid within themselves and understands the meaning of autonomy and loyalty.
I hear that.
nice?
That's dope. It's dope. Because it's like the thing I like about all this too is like people give their own flavor to the question, even if they agree in the same ways. You're just hearing it from different people, male, female, and all that. It's really a dope thing. 413 Mystic, is there anything else you want to say on that? Or I could go on to Shay now.
I just think ultimately because we live in a world where like dating is at the click of a button, right? And like a lot of people aren't healed. And it's so easy for them to just discard things when things get tough or to like face possible uncomfortable emotions as relationships evolve. A lot of people don't have what it takes to like see things through or to know when to tap out. And a lot of that just has to do with like shadow, you know what I mean? Like self-reflection, being able to heal parts of yourself, because we all have trauma. It doesn't matter where, how good of a background you come from. We all have takeaways from our environment that sometimes as we get older don't serve purpose anymore. It's like that's just my thought.
Hmm.
I
Nice.
hear that. I definitely hear that. Shay, you're good, Shay? You smooth?
Say
Am
it,
I
please.
good?
Yeah, you good?
Yeah, I'm always good.
Okay, I'm just checking. I got it.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm a little, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm a
That's okay.
teacher. This is the
Hmm.
last week of school.
Woo-woo.
So every day is Friday, okay?
There you
Every
go.
day is Friday until it's over. All right.
Hey,
But
I hear that.
that's why I'm ready for my event on Sunday.
Yes,
You know what I'm
yes.
saying? So with Shay Diggs and Heavy. So I'm excited. But so my relationship goal as a single woman, right, who's been single for a very long time, is ironically to be okay with being single. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like sometimes you have so much pressure to be in a relationship or to seek love. And I often find that things don't work out that way. I feel like, my goal is to be okay with this and to really tap into other things like my music,
Hmm.
like now hosting. And, they always say that when you're not looking for things, that's when things come to you. And, I can be very impatient. I'm a Taurus. So, if I'm dead set on love, that's what I'm seeking and consciously thinking and overthinking and
Hmm.
causing problems and stress that doesn't need to be caused. And I feel like the true genuine connections always came from when I wasn't thinking about it.
Hmm.
And I definitely think that I've seen a meme that was saying that people are often looking for the one, but they often not think about being the one for someone, right?
Hmm.
So I'm definitely reflecting on being the one for someone and questioning, am I ready? Is God keeping me single this long? Because I still have some exploring and learning to do and
Hmm.
maturity to do. And then not think about it too much because
Yeah.
there's so many other things to think about. And really, that's not the problem. Um, there's a lot of self love and self reflection that needs to happen, whether you're single, whether you're in a relationship, whether you're married. I have a lot of married friends, and it all goes down to what are they doing for self, how they feel about themselves. And if they're not confident and secure in themselves, the relationship doesn't last anyway. Okay, so
Yeah.
while you're single and you're dwelling on why am I single? God, Lord, why? Right? You should be really dwelling in, well, why? Well, what do I need to do? What do I need to learn? What more growth do
Hmm.
I need? So that's definitely my goal, is to really just fall in love with self.
Yeah.
And let the
Okay.
rest fall into place, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah.
No doubt.
It's beautiful. I like that.
Good work.
Yeah, that was dope. Y'all are all doing excellent. Does anybody else want to answer this? So Shay, they was loving your answer on 413 Mystic and
Yeah, yeah,
Francesca.
she had a great answer. She had a very good answer. I like y'all, a lot of y'all's answers.
Mm-hmm.
I
You
feel
typed
like
it.
love is
Mm-hmm.
commitment, consistency, embrace each other, and allow each other to be um free.
Hmm.
Well, we both committed to each other on being consistent and allowed each other to be ourselves and understand that we both have our own world and way of living, and we both are trying to bring that together, and where it can be one space where we both can coexist with each other. I don't know. I think something like that.
Yeah. That,
That's your relationship goals.
yep.
It's not a relation. That's what love means to me. Not like not a relationship goal. That's more like the meaning, what it mean, what I would need someone to understand.
Do you have, just to stay on topic, on track with the question itself? Do you have any specific relationship goals for yourself, Suzette? What would yours? What's one of the more important or most important things to you as far as a goal in a relationship?
A relationship where I get to live my life as a freedom. I think relationship is freedom. Well, should be my goal in my relationship is to find way to live of to not feel like trapped.
Okay.
So I want to be free. Live well. I'm in a relationship, meaning that I don't want to feel like um my life had stopped because I'm in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't want to forget myself within the relationship. I still want
Right.
to be able to be me while I'm in the relationship
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
and being accepted,
Okay.
For who
and
you are.
allowed me to be myself.
Yeah.
Cause like I felt like in most of my relationship, my partner is always trying to tell me, oh, what to do, what to wear, and where to go, like who to talk to, or like who I can be friends with, like stuff like that.
Hmm.
So I wanna be able to be myself without having to feel like I'm not being understood.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So it sounds like she like you just want your independence and you want your relationship to have a lot of trust in it. That's always good. That's very good goals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Absolutely.
Don't want to lose yourself in it. I think that's important.
Hmm.
Yeah. I feel like relationship is, I mean, I love being in relationship. I always end up being in a relationship. It's just that I felt like my partner compressed me.
Mm. Held you back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's mm, lack of boundaries for me, but I think that's what I feel.
Okay.
Okay. So I liked what everyone said. I think it's a little bit of everyone's answer combined for me. I am single, like been single for a long time, but it's accepting that singleness and being okay in that. And it's goes back to self-love for me. Like that's what I want out of my relationship. So like on my social media, for instance, like my Facebook, I have that I'm in a relationship because at this point in my life, I am in a relationship. I'm in a relationship with myself because I can't be that person for someone unless I'm that person for myself. And that's why I say a little bit of what everyone said, I think, is my relationship goal. I want to be content and happy with myself because if I'm not content and happy and accepting and loving of myself, I can't be any of those things for anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been going through a lot and like mentally, physically in this past year. And it's kind of just been actually a blessing. Well, I didn't see it at first as a blessing, but it was a blessing because I had that genuine time to know me, to talk with myself, to
Mhm.
find out who I am. And
Mhm.
it's from things like this actually that I was like I had the tools that I needed to take those necessary steps. So I appreciate each and every one of you because I know a few of you on here, and this is a great Monday night. Thank you for being a part of my Monday night, and thank you for allowing me to speak.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay, so now that everybody kind of had some answer, I guess I have an idea of what the question was. Like, for me, I always want somebody to be with long term. Like, I want trust, I want independence, I want excitement, I want love. Like, I just want to spend my life getting to know this person and being with this person. I've always been like just traditional, I guess you can say, in a way, like where you're with this person and you just plan out your future with them and all that stuff. So I just want something long term with that one person.
Right.
Yeah, I just want something long term with somebody who actually wants the same thing. A lot reciprocation is really important to me because I've been in relationships too much where I'm giving and giving and giving and he's not reciprocating at all. So I think
Yes, I agree with that.
yeah. All right, Heavy,
Mm-hmm.
you're up, sir.
Basically, I would say I definitely agree with just about everybody who answered. Similar to Francesca, as far as like if you ball it all up in one, um, I think that's everything's important to what y'all said. You know, I totally agree with y'all. Just coming on a motivational factor, I'll give you an example just in my own, personal life situation. So pretty much, I had a girl that was trying to pressure me into a relationship, right? But I already told her, that I'm working on myself. It was like 3 months prior, she kept trying to pressure me month after month. Like, shorty, told you I'm trying to work on myself. I still got, it's not even healing, just, I'm trying to get certain things in line, work on myself. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't need a heal, but I'm working on myself. Because after you
Right.
heal, you're supposed to work on yourself to improve yourself. You can't improve yourself unless you heal yourself. So it's a whole process. Mind you, this shorty, she was talking to dude. She was in a long relationship. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
shorty, if I need to heal myself and improve myself for whatever situation in the future, you definitely need to be doing the same shit.
Yep.
So
Right.
you're too worried about pressuring me and putting a label title on me and your situation when I'm just a real nigga that's gonna help you build and improve and heal yourself and improve yourself at the same time I'm doing what I'm doing. And then, later down the road that could happen. But I'm just saying like it's important what I'm saying is it's important to work on yourself. So it's first of all, it's important to heal yourself.
Yep.
Recognize the trauma you've been through. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Mhm.
Realize that it's not just the other person's fault. There was a cause and effect. You could have been the cause. They could have been the effect. You
Mm-hmm.
could be the effect. They could be the cause. It could be both ways. But just you got to really look at all that shit.
Mhm.
And then after you do, recognize that, boom, heal from it, get over that, improve yourself. And a new thing that I'm learning from Diggs, putting me on the game, and 413 Mystics here, that astrology thing is real. You know what I'm saying? So coming to a complete understanding of self. If you can't come to a complete understanding of self, you kind of have no business on getting into another relationship and wasting another person's time. Now, some
Right.
people think that's selfish, but it's not selfish. It's actually being considerate. So, what I'm
Mhm.
saying, ladies, especially to the ladies, and I'm not just speaking to y'all, I'm talking with fellas too, but
Mhm.
I'm telling you, ladies, like, this is something that now that girl is gonna miss out on because I don't wanna have a future with her when
Right.
we was building.
Right.
But because of the way she's moving
Yeah.
and being inconsiderate in certain shit that she's not trying to improve and she's stubborn in her own shit, which I see and I try to tell her to fix, she don't want to listen. You
Mm.
know what I'm saying? It's not about being a dictator as a man, but it's if we're trying to properly guide you and I'm gonna listen to what you say and your guidance and vice versa, but you can't be stubborn about shit.
Right.
And see, females like her, they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose out on good niggas, real niggas like me, Diggs, Pierre, some of the dudes who's on it.
Yeah.
Because of she's stuck in her own way. She's being ignorant to the situation. And you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
it's not, I'm not coming at females. This is for guys too. Because
It's in
guys do
general.
this shit. This is in general. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I just can't relate to the guys thing because I'm not gay. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I wanted to say. You know what I
No
mean?
doubt.
To wrap up that topic, Kimber and
Yeah.
Diggs, we could go on to the next thing.
Real quick, I think Suzette wanted to add something. Real quick before you go, Suzette, just to add what Hev says, that's so true. There's a saying, they say, whatever you're not changing, you're choosing. And it's so true. Like, if you don't actually change shit about yourself, that means you're making a conscious decision to keep doing whatever it is that you're doing, no matter how wrong it is. But yeah. Suzette, you wanted to say one more thing on that topic?
Yeah, also, piggyback of what Heavy was saying about the situation about his relationship. My thing is that, did you lead her on to
Oh,
think that
hold on.
was a
There's no
possibility? I'm
relationship.
just
Well, there's no relationship because I keep it 100. I'll tell the shorty in a heartbeat. They'll be like, "Are you in a relationship?" Yeah, I'm in a relationship. You know who I'm in a relationship with though? Myself.
Yourself. Right.
I put myself first. And if you
Got
got a
to.
problem with that, then I don't need to be with you. If I'm
Right.
working on myself and trying to improve myself to make me the best version of someone who's healed or whatever, or just improving myself, my overall worth, and you have a problem with that and you just want to rush me into being a title, then you're not for me.
Mm.
That's
Right.
what I tell the shorty. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Mhm.
Understand and believe in my direction and vision and what I'm doing. And if you can't get motivated off that shit, you must get motivated off of toxic shit. Or males that
Mhm.
want to degrade you, or males that want to hit you. So
Mhm.
that's what I tell people. I'm in a relationship with myself. You know how people be like, "Oh, I'm in a relationship with God."
Yep.
A lot of people that's religious spirit. I'm
Yeah.
in a relationship with myself. And in my cousin LA, hit him with that quote, brother.
God's within, I'm never without. I let go
There
of
you
fear, I
go.
let go of doubt.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
So
yeah.
if a shorty can't understand what I just told you, she's not understanding what LA's saying right now. And
Yep.
that's what I'm getting at. You feel me?
Yeah.
If you have faith and you believe in that person or that potential significant other, then you gotta, take that approach with it. You feel me? Like
Right.
it's real. You know what I'm
It is.
saying?
Yeah,
It
I'm
You
is.
don't
always
gotta believe in God,
transparent, bro.
but whatever. You know
You
what I'm
know
saying?
me, I'm very transparent, very bold. You know what I'm saying? I'm like glass. You finna see exact right through me, my nigga. I ain't lying about nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed.
But
Does anybody else want to say anything on this topic, or on this question, which is relationship goals? What are yours? Before we move
I didn't
on to
answer the
question two.
question because my answer would be pretty much short, bro. Like my answer is just kind of, you know what I'm saying? I worked in an old folks home, and the common denominator I heard that made every old couple's relationship last was kindness. They
Mm.
was
Mm,
like, just be nice to your person. Like if you
right.
focus on being nice to your person, you ain't gonna talk shit. You're not gonna be angry and be like, fuck you, I'm mad at you. No, you're
Right.
upset, but you don't want to hurt the person. So you'll probably like, hey, I'm just upset. I don't want to talk right now, but we can talk later. You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
Yeah.
some people tend to go the distance because ego be tripping, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
That ego trip is real.
so for me, it's balance and kindness.
Yep.
100%. Balance and kindness. As long as we got balance and kindness, shit, we rocking everything, nigga.
Amen to that. And those are healthy relationship factors. Back to what my answer was. You know what
Nah,
I'm saying?
facts.
Healthy
Mhm.
relationship factors. That's what you gotta do. Anybody else want to touch
It
on it?
says,
What's my relationship goals? Well,
Some
well, well.
people want to know,
Real
Maxwell. Some
quick,
people want to know.
All right, so here's my relationship goals from A to M. I mean A through T. No, let me stop. Um, so my relationship goals, you know what I mean, is to have like some type of like a stability. Like I want to be secured that you're a humanitarian like I am, that you are innovative like I am, creative, um, you know, open minded to trying new things. You know what I mean? Um, make plans to do like make future plans for things and set that goal and work towards that goal. You know what I mean? Also, like I can cook, so I hope she don't mind cooking either, but I don't mind cooking either. So I'm a cook, so I'm gonna chef it up. You know what I mean? So let me stop saying, you know what I mean? But yeah.
I need the counter.
So all right. We'll do a contest in like 3 months to see how many I means I said. That's it. But
That's good.
definitely that. You know what I mean? Bedroom goals. Bedroom goals. Like I would like her to be creative as well in the bedroom because I know definitely how creative I get. Like I will be the rose petal pathway to pure bliss fucking with
Oh, look at
me.
you, romantic.
You know what I mean? Candle lit
Most
walkway.
men be the romantics, you know what I mean?
You know,
Hmm.
your name spelled out with some type of banner and all this crazy stuff and flying doves. And like I'm gonna hook it up. But that, somebody who's chill can make me laugh. You know, for one who's there to help me to like support as a stepmother in a way, because I am a father. So she's not on a level where my kids are, not making it her top priority, but because they come with me as a package, she would have to respect that. You know what I mean? If she had
Okay.
any children, I'm gonna treat them as if they was mine. You know what I mean? I'm gonna guide them the right way, raise them as well. You know what I mean? Teach them the right things, not just anything or my own agenda of things, but fairly. They will get to learn through me. That's pretty much what it be. Someone who ain't all crazy, wild, who can talk it out if we have any disputes. Someone that's not gonna act all, violent, weaponizing their words, screaming at the top of their lungs, can't handle their alcohol or whatever substance they're using. Which I don't deal with nobody outside of bud and alcohol. Uh, I probably ran into a few cokeheads. That's why we ain't together now. So that tells you a lot. All right. So
All
those are
right.
my goals right there. If I reach the limit of the minute,
Good
all
answers.
right.
Good answers, Dr. Howard.
Well, relationship wise, I like a woman that that's main thing I'm looking for right now from just the past. Something new that I want in my life is just a woman that's down to travel. That's down to travel either domestically or internationally. Um, that's more like a deal breaker for me now. Like that's if because that's what I'm on. That's what I'm on. As far as in my life and where I want to retire as well outside overseas outside the country. And so if a woman ain't willing to do that, I just feel like it's not gonna work because I'm gonna bounce. Period. It's just what I'm saying. I like to travel.
Mhm.
I know I'm going to move out the country when I'm ready to retire. So I just feel like anything else, if it's not that, it's just gonna be a temporary fling. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to change my mind about that. You know what I'm saying? I know, like that's something that it has to. You know what I'm saying? You gotta meet people that's like you, or just get them out the way. You know what I'm saying?
I think
That's
Because
you
the
need a,
frequency. I
you know
feel
what
you.
I'm saying, time or two, a count or two.
yeah, it's a thing. Yeah, but I'm not in a work setting, so it's just something I do when I'm not
Whoa,
in a work
I
setting.
think,
But
hey, yo, Jay, I
yeah,
think that
I
shots
don't mean no
fired.
harm by it. I don't mean no harm. Huh?
He didn't catch
I
it. He
don't
didn't
mean
catch it.
you want your
Shots
own
fired.
personal. You want your own personal Dora the Explorer. Is what you're saying. You want your own personal.
There you go. That's a good way.
Well,
Fat back, fat back,
Fact, not yo,
fat
my
back,
nigga.
fat
My nigga beat me to it.
it's like this, right? Like let's
Nah,
say you've been on multiple vacations, or you've been on cruises, you did stuff like this. Then you meet a brand new girl you're trying to get serious with, but she's not down with any of that.
Mm,
Now you're really gonna have to look at it like, okay, is this just something I'm gonna mess around with temporary, or should I just tell her like, yo, this is not gonna work because you're not down with with the program that I'm down with, and it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like working
mm,
hard, you look forward to a vacation, right? You work hard throughout the
Hmm.
year, you want to do something fun. And
play hard.
if it's not gonna be that, then it's just gonna be a turnoff. Because the older we get, we want to take real vacations. When you're young, you could just
Mhm.
take a couple days off, just be chilling in the crib. But when you're older, you wanna take a real vacation with your
Mhm.
other half that you love, that you care for, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, so that's just basically is a
oh,
deal breaker for me. And that's
Jay,
just,
so Jay, but what if she's seasick though? So she can't go on a cruise.
Well, no, well, if she's seasick, don't mean that she's airplane sick. Be like, okay, well, we don't got to go on a cruise. You can gonna get on an airplane. Like, oh, can't go on an airplane either. All right, well, I don't know what to tell you then, man. You know what I'm saying? You know?
So, but Jay, I need to know: are you gonna work with the female? So, say, you
No,
know, man,
not with that.
hold on. You're a man that loves to travel. I know that. You're my boy. I've known you since 15 years old, right? For more than 20 years. So I know that you like to travel. You're one of my friends that like to frequently travel internationally. You always talk to me about, yo, let's go to Africa, et cetera, et cetera. So you find a shorty that's dope, that's super dope, exceeds your expectations, but she's scared of airplanes. And I'm not gonna say she's seasick because now I'm just torturing you. So all you could do with her is go on cruises. Are you gonna make that work for a
I'll make it work
relationship?
if we can go on a cruise. But if we can't do both. If we can't do both, I'm gonna just
That's a deal
smash for a
breaker.
little bit
Okay.
and just cut her off, and then just be like, "Hey, I'm done. I'm done with you. You're
He said
boring.
he
You're
said
whack."
it
You
was
know
a
what
deal
I'm
You
breaker.
still gonna travel though. You still gonna
saying?
travel without, right? Because she don't want to travel. So you still
I
gonna
was I
travel,
would
right?
travel without her, but see, when you get in a relationship, females got a problem with that. You gonna bounce.
Yeah.
You gonna go to Brazil without her. You go to goddamn Thailand without
Ain't
her.
no way. Ain't
You
no
know,
way
A,
like
you
you
go to
a
can't do
real
Thailand
that.
without her.
relationship wouldn't be upset that you go on vacation without them. That's a red flag if they get upset about that.
Yeah,
Because
but
everybody
like
deserves their
I
own
tell the chick, I'm
time.
going to Colombia. I'm
You
going to
know what I'm
Colombia.
saying?
I'll be back in 2 weeks. The chick
Yeah,
ain't gonna
that's
want to hear that. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, that might be an
Motherfucker,
ideal
2 weeks is pushing
situation.
it. You ain't on no business trip. That's different. 2 weeks is pushing it.
Exactly.
I'm
It's not a
booking a
business
flight.
trip.
All
It's
right, bitch,
personal.
when? Come on. Sorry, I get a little ratchet, y'all. Where you at? Let's go. You got some time? Me too. 2 weeks, my ass. We ain't on no
I'm
business
going to
trip.
Bangladesh solo.
You know what?
I don't know about
That's,
Bangladesh. It stinks over there. You know what I'm saying? But
Bangladesh.
we hear you, Jay. We hear you, brother. We
mm,
hear you, brother. You
you
Uh,
want
know,
you. You want
the-
you.
more thing. I think a woman would understand more if she knows that the guy she's dating is not from America. Like he was. If you know that dude, that guy you're dating, right, was born in another country, and he likes to travel. You know that comes with it, because you're talking to somebody that was born in another country, so you can't really feel no kind of way because this is not somebody that was just born and raised in America, right? It was born somewhere else and moved to America, so it just comes to the territory, and you're either with it or you're not with it because you're dealing with somebody that got property in another country, right? So there's always going to be traveling, and you're going to have to be down with that because that's who you're choosing to be with. versus
Once
somebody
again,
who
that's
just
business and that's family, yeah. Right.
yeah. So if a guy
Correct.
tells you that off the rip, right? Like, yo, I got a property in another country, so there's gonna be traveling involved. Like sometimes I'm gonna be traveling. You can come with me. If you're not able to, that's cool. We'll plan it out. We'll eventually when you have free time from your job, right? And now you know. And anybody you tell, you could go back and tell your friends, family. They're gonna be like, well, he already told you that he was born somewhere else. So you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
My
Yeah.
grandma used to
We
say,
could dig
"A
it. We
busy
could
man
dig it.
So,
is a."
Just what's your relationship goals?
So me, my relationship goes as of right now. I just got back into a relationship with a man, and all I want is peace. Everything else, when it's peace on both ends, it comes naturally. I feel like you ain't gotta force anything. Of course, when once you finalize that piece and you both of you guys have it, then you can speak on anything else. I'm 37. That's all I want right now. Once we have that, it's already solidified. Then we speak on other things. What we doing from here? Get to know somebody. That's it. Just know who they really are. No matter. Don't ever stop that love flowing. Don't ever think you're too comfortable. You can always spice it up. You can always do something that you remember they liked or something that they're interested in. Like just keep it going. That's it. You have to don't get too comfortable. That's just my advice in relationships. Don't ever get too comfortable. Always keep it spicy for your significant other so they don't get bored.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I
it.
hear that.
Ease your
Mm-hmm.
mind easily. Always just always care for one another. It's different, a different love language. Everybody got their different love language.
Mm-hmm.
And I love
Right.
me and my man's love language. It's different. Because anybody that can deal with a Scorpio, listen. You know what I'm saying? So,
Oh. By
yeah,
the way, that when I yeah, Scorpio. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah,
loaded.
Scorpios are really intense.
Don't even
Definitely
talk about
intense
Scorpio.
indeed.
What is wrong with
I got
Scorpios?
a question for
But we
Jada.
mean well.
Loaded.
But we mean
What,
well.
what now? What
But
now?
we
What
mean
now wrong
well.
with Scorpio? What now wrong with a Scorpio? Eh?
We
Eh?
mean well. Virgo,
Nothing.
because you're which one? You're which one? Same birthday as mine.
Jada,
Oh, we got
Dr.
Dr.
Howard has a
Howard.
question for you.
Oh yeah, go on, doctor. I hear you.
So when you said don't get too comfortable, what exactly defines that? Because I don't want to be walking on eggshells.
So what it is that don't get too comfortable on everything you in there, like cookware, like swimwear. You can always keep it spicy. Like don't get, oh yeah, she's good. I got this. You know what I'm saying? Vice versa with a woman. I ain't going nowhere. I got him stuck with this. Like nah, y'all have to do other things. What old boy was saying, yes, some females don't like to travel, but you gotta expand my horizons, motherfucker. Get me out of my same old usual type shit. You
Yeah.
understand? What's time? Like it's just what it
Yep.
is.
Creative, innovative, motivative.
Exactly. And I'm not talking about let's go out, like you said, to the club or for some drinks to the bar. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
what we
Oh,
really doing. That's
Okay.
it.
What's up, Shay?
so when he asks, "What do you mean by don't get comfortable?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I don't want to speak for her. I don't want to speak for all women, but ladies, if I'm wrong, say I'm wrong. But I'm single and I have a lot of married friends, and it sounds the same when we complain. How it sounds the same? You're married, I'm single. It sounds the same when it comes to love, sex, and romance, right? That don't get too comfortable could mean do not do the same position every damn time. Or do not
So
think
I
that
mean,
you can get away with the same things or don't stop doing what it took you
absolutely
what it
To get
took
to
to
there.
get
get
them,
here,
Yup.
to get
right?
them.
If
Yup.
you was giving, if you was kissing and
Ah.
foreplaying, if you was giving flowers, if you were texting or
Yup.
being
For that.
spontaneous, don't stop because it's year 5 and you just gotten
That's
used to
all.
farting
Yup.
in the bed and
You
like
good.
no, still give the flowers, still give
Sure
the
do.
naughty texts, still
Same thing with the
compliment.
ladies. Send your pictures,
Do
send your
not
nigga
get
pictures and
comfortable.
all of that. Like I made
I
food.
like that.
Why eat? Hungry? Why wait? Sorry, I got family in here. Sorry, but
Oh,
women still
yeah.
still keep.
Niggas is tired of moo. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not ladies. I'm just saying, like, shit.
I would
I
say that
agree.
it's particularly for married brothers because there's no way that you know you can't get too comfortable with your woman thinking that you no longer have to be chivalrous and have
Right,
you
right.
obviously you've earned the right to be comfortable, but don't get too comfortable thinking that she still doesn't need that charming man that she once met. You
Reassurance.
know what I'm saying?
All women need real. I don't give a fuck how much you think you got it on lock. We need to feel it. Fuck
Yeah,
hear it.
Period.
I
and
like my
told
nigga
it,
all over me,
and
sweating
told it.
motherfucker.
Yeah,
I like him up my ass. I'm sorry.
yeah, yeah,
Like,
And then
yeah,
bitches be like,
definitely.
who? But let me tell you something. We all like that. I don't care how much you be like, I can't do this. We like it in the house. We love that affection inside of
Yeah,
a man. We
yeah,
love
No
to
doubt.
see that in
No
them.
doubt.
So you're absolutely right, sis. Now you ain't wrong. You catch
Oh,
my drift. You just, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, all the
And
ladies
look,
in here catch it.
and look.
there's
This
2 minutes
look.
left on the Zoom.
Okay, for my 2 minutes, let me say, for my first time motivational Monday, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Particularly, don't be doing them same moves, brothers. I don't give a damn. You need to switch them, do a different pattern. Look, do the same three moves, different combinations. But when I tell you, when it comes to romance, you do want to continue being that prize to your woman. Okay? My girl's like, oh, when you get 35, when they get 40, I don't want to hear that shit. Pop a
You
honey
get
pack,
better.
get some
You
sea
get better.
moss, okay?
So
Whatever
so
you need,
when I
some
hold
chlorophyll, get some chlorophyll, whatever you
so
need.
when so
Well, you
when
know
I'm
about
Yes,
that
holding
sea
get
moss.
that blue pill.
LA,
Okay,
you know about the
fellas?
sea moss.
so when I'm holding that one leg up, I'm gonna hold it by your pinky toe. All right.
Listen, hold it
Hey,
by
I
the
got sea
pinky.
moss in
You
my
gotta
crib.
hold it by the ring finger, hold it by the thumb, hold it by the pointer, and reverse it back again.
No
Okay?
Hey,
doubt.
Yeah,
ladies,
that's how
ladies,
Yes,
action.
yes,
ladies,
indeed.
just make sure that the advice that you're giving, I think is very important. Hey, check it out. I think it's very important. I think that's good advice. That's great advice for the fellas. I'm gonna hold on to that. But I want the ladies to also take the same advice. When you have your man, don't think that just
Sure.
wearing a robe and your
Yeah,
bonnet and you
no, no,
think you
no,
look
no.
sexy. No,
Nah.
What were you saying? Because
it's
you were
good
the one that
for
got
one
cut off.
moment. I was just saying, I liked what Shay said,
Mhm.
what she was giving the advice for the brothers. I think that's very important for us fellas to know and keep
Mhm.
in mind. I think a lot of men lose good women because of that. They
Mhm.
think they got it in the bag and I don't got to try no more and things like that. So that's really good advice. I just want the ladies to take the same advice. Spice things up for your man in year 3. You know what I'm saying? Buy that
Mhm.
lingerie, get yourself dressed up, smell nice, even if you're not going out. Put on a nice little outfit, tease them, just your man. I don't know who your man is, but you know what excites him. You know what
Yeah.
gets him all worked up. You know what I'm saying? You know what his favorite foods are, things like that. So I think we all, as people, need to do a better job in paying attention to our partners. In whether it's week 1 or year 6,
Yep.
just pay attention to your partner. You know what I'm saying? Because just to be honest, to keep it a full 100, you got to think about it, look at it from the other side. When you take them for granted, there's going to be somebody out there that wants that person.
Mhm.
They're going to put it on your partner.
Yep.
You
All
don't
the
want you
time.
don't want those thoughts. Just think about your partner getting dick down or throwing it back on. You don't want that. You don't want that.
Oh, loaded,
So you better
loaded.
take care of your partner. You better do that shit that you know you need to do. You don't want somebody else doing it. So that's how I keep myself in line. I don't want nobody touching my woman. You better
Mhm.
leave my woman alone.
That's why
I'll take care of
earlier
it.
in my answer I had said reciprocation because it's like you
Yeah.
have to give and receive, give and receive. You can't let the comfortability get a hold of your relationship and then it become mundane and boring after a while.
Right.
But I think that was everybody that answered, right?
You got something to
Hold
say,
on.
Heb?
Oh, yeah, hold on. Is my mic on?
Yeah, you're on.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, my fault. So, basically, just to sum it up, since we're closing out of that topic, I would say just overall, what I see is like basically from people saying don't get too comfortable and stuff like that. So just take it like relationship, maintaining a relationship is like if you was growing crops, garden plants, you got to keep watering it, feeding it, giving it sunlight.
Correct.
The
Yep.
nurturing and caring part, don't ever stop it. You know what I'm
Never.
saying? Never stop nurturing. Just like you would never stop loving, nurturing, and caring for a kid.
Yep.
Same thing with a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Treat it like it's a plant. Treat it like it's a flower. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You got to give it the proper attention and caring and nurturing in order for it to keep growing and stay growing strong at that. So that's what I would say to wrap that up. Kimber, we're on to the next topic.
That's right. Sounds good.
Yeah.